What's up? I am live and in living color. Few days away from going on trips and whatnot. Hold on, I am trying to share this on the other social medias. Hmm, Let's talk about it. That's what I'm going to put over here. Post. You've been struggling to lose weight, then this smoothie is definitely. All right. Y'all doing okay? Y'all doing all right? Feel free to, hit me up over here. I am struggling. I am struggling today. And so I want to talk about my struggle. I'll talk about it in real time too. Like I want you to be part of the conversation. I want you to join in, let me know a thing. Um, and if this has been your struggle at any point in time in your life, you can let me know that as well. That would be awesome. Actually, initially, my thought was to talk about, do a post on social media earlier, right? I was going to do a post and see what people said. And then I didn't do it. And then I've been struggling all day. Yes, struggling with a K, not even a C. Nope, no T. It's too structured. It needs to be all the way unstructured because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I am feeling out of sorts. And so I wanted to welcome you to my real moment and, you know, let you in on my process and get some feedback. So feel free to feedback, okay? Um I posted in the caption that my hair is falling out, and it is. My hair is falling out, which I knew it would be, right? I've been bald before. I'm okay with it. Like, I don't mind not having hair on my head. I really am. It gives me an opportunity to wear the wigs that I have because it's been too hot. It's been too hot for wigs. So, those have just been up there and pretty for a minute. But yeah. Uh it's time I can wear them. And now as the weather is changing, whoop whoop, I get to wear wigs. But this process of my hair falling out has had me stuck all day. I mean, all day. I have been stuck. Like, sorry, that's sign language. I really have been stuck all day on this. And so I am really trying to see, honestly, where I am in my process. And today was a little rough. A lot of rough, actually. And if you've ever experienced it, feel free to share your experience. But reaching up and just, scratching your head and coming out with a tuft of hair. I didn't touch my hair that time, but just to give you an idea of what just happened. And so That was just me reaching up. Oh, and I put it over here. I would much rather just take the hair off my head than to watch it fall out like that, which is what I'm going to do. Which makes me sad because I was hoping that I could wear my natural hair in London. But yeah, it's not gonna make it. It's not. It's messing with my psyche. And being okay with the fact that it's not okay and then doing something about it. That's where I am. This is not okay for me today. And that is okay. Because I understand what, you know, people's standpoints or viewpoints or, just hold on to it. Just hold on. What am I holding on for? Um, it'll be okay. I know it'll be okay, but I know that right now, the space that it's putting me in, and I don't like that. I don't like the space it's putting me in. Now, I'm not trying to make this deep or anything, really. I'm not at all trying to make this deep. I'm trying to be honest with myself. And I came on here so you could help me be honest with me. Is that all right? Is that okay? You feel me? Um, it's a hard it's a hard space. I know it's just hair. And like I said, I'm okay with not having hair. Like I'll go shave this off. Well, get somebody to do it because I'm not doing it. But I will go get this all the way down and be okay. But as a person of process, like I usually appreciate the process, this process I do not appreciate. I know it's going to happen. I knew it was going to come. I knew it was going to be like this. But I don't like this process. So, how do I reconcile that? Feel free to comment. Feel free to chime in. Feel free to say something. You got a remedy? I mean, I think I have one. I think as I'm talking about it, as I'm talking myself through it, uh, I'm I'm becoming okay with this part of the process. But I really don't like it. I really don't. And I've been on the verge of tears. Oh, excuse me. Apparently, still am. On the verge of tears all day because of this. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen. It's out of my control. New chemo, no hair. Got it. But the actively falling out, reaching up, just doing like this and coming back with a little tuft of hair. So then now I'm in my hair all the time. Like, ooh, does it happen every time? Yes, it does. I'm gonna stop doing it. Otherwise, I'll be bald by the end of this video. But I wanted to share this video about what's really going on. My hair is falling out. That's where we are today. Um, this is part of the process that I don't like. But my greater understanding of this space is that it is part of the process. It's part of what I have to go through in order to get to hashtag healing has happened. For those of you who know me, who've seen me, who've, you know, kind of been here through this process of cancer, like, I've been declaring healing has happened and I am standing firm on that. Please know, like, that is where I reside. But that does not mean this process has been easy, because it has not been at all. I have had all kinds of things, all of the things, the feeling bad, the, passing out, the throwing up, the hair loss, loss, the weight gain, the uh, diarrhea and constipation all at the same time. What? I know, TMI, but still, like, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about it from a real perspective. There have been things that I've experienced through this process that I wouldn't wish on nobody. Worst enemy, best friend, nobody. I wouldn't wish this on nobody should have to go through this. But I also understand that my go through is to get to a place, and it is my job to share my process with you. It is. It's not like I don't have to do it. It's not like there's a taskmaster saying, tell them. No. But I'm a firm believer in the fact that we overcome through the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And I know that I'm covered by the blood of the Lamb, and so I share my testimony. Um, Even the bad places, because I know it won't always be like this. I won't always be in the kind of pain that lays me out all day. I've been laid out most of today in this beanbag, the taco. Um, but there are hard places. This hair thing was a hard place. Like, literally just sitting here. And then also finding tufts of hair on the thing where I was laying my head. Kind of crazy as well. So it was really getting me. It was. But I think I found a place where I can stop and say, I acknowledge what I'm feeling. I acknowledge that it's a hard place. And I'll be okay. And I'll stop putting my hands in my hair and pulling out, well, or I'll just go cut my hair off, really. That part I'm still working on. I hadn't gotten to that place yet. But I came on here to get encouragement. But I think I've encouraged myself. I know I'm just kind of talking. Um, it's part of the process. I knew it was going to happen. And I'm okay conceptually with losing my hair. What I didn't realize is that I'm not okay about the process that would happen with my hair coming out. I was okay with losing it if I was in control of it going away. Like, oh, it's starting to get thin, it's starting to feel some kind of way. Let me just go cut it off. I ain't cut it off yet. I'm going to soon. But I wasn't okay with the process. That whether or not I involved myself in the process was still going to process. And hopefully I'm making sense. Understanding the process is one thing, going through it is another. Not being okay with it is okay. I don't have to be okay with the process. And even with all my understanding and knowing that, this is a thing, this is going to happen, I'm not okay with the process. I need to give myself space to not be okay with the process. And so, my encouragement to you and to me is to give yourself space to not be okay with the process. You might be in something right now and you know something is going to transpire. You know something is about to happen. And then as you get closer to that thing happening, you're not okay with it. And then you go bat poop crazy because you thinking, I knew it was coming. Why is it affecting me like this? And that's where I was today. I knew it was coming. I absolutely did. The doctor said it. I've been through it before. But last time I took the steps like, hey, I see that it's going in that direction. Let me just whack it off. Take it off. You ain't got to worry about me no more. My hair, anyway. And I just got this new hair. My hair ain't never been like this in 43 of my 44 years of life. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? this that new. Um, but it's part of the process. And I just needed to give myself space. Give myself space to not be okay. And to know that it was okay to not be okay. Give yourself space to not be okay. Feel whatever you got to feel. Go through whatever you got to go through. And then when you're done with all of those extras, because they're extra, and extra is fine. Extra is fine. But once you get all of that out of the way, then you can get back to a place of faith. You can get back and stand on whatever God's promise was over your life. I can get back to healing has happened. Because my hair falling out don't look like healing to me. It doesn't. It looks like, man, this is taking a toll on me. Man, I don't feel well. Man. And then rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go down nobody's rabbit hole when I don't need to. Especially not about me. Now I go down a rabbit hole about other things. And yeah, man. I went down a whole rabbit hole the other night. So much so I sent a gif of somebody falling down a rabbit hole and all you see is the hands going like this and then the hole getting further away. Anyway, all that to say, I encourage you to allow yourself space to feel whatever you need to feel and not be okay about your own process. And then do what you need to do in order to help yourself out of that space. Whether it is just sheer will or physically doing something or whatever your process in getting out of those spaces are. And then you can get back to a place of faith. Then you can get back to a place where I understand I don't like this, but let me do this to rectify this. Let me make sure that what I'm doing gets me back into a great place out of this weird, freaky place. That's what I'm doing. Like right now. Like literally. Over these last 20 minutes. Like, this is what I'm doing. I'm talking to you. I'm getting out of my own way. Um, getting out of my mental space that I was in, um, where I was not okay. And I'm encouraging myself and hopefully you in some things. So I think that's all I got for today. But if you got something for me, feel free to share it. Feel free. Let's talk about it. Um, you know, it's okay to not be okay and feel whatever you need to feel. But then we get back to a place of faith. That's my stance. I'm gonna keep standing there. I'm gonna keep operating from that space. And I hope you will as well. Because healing has happened. And even though my hair falling out doesn't look like healing has happened, that is my declaration. That's what I'm standing on. It doesn't look like healing to me, but it's part of my process. And so I will go through with grace. I will go through with hopefully a level of maturity. Earlier today, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Earlier today, there was none of that. It was, I think I had a whole temper tantrum. Whole and entire temper tantrum. I'm better now. And I'm really better now that I've talked to you for real. Like I've been talking, kind of working myself through it. Like I was trying to do it in my head, but doing it in my head wasn't working. This is kind of how I get it out, how I talk it out. So, in conclusion, whatever you're going through and wherever it's hard, it's okay to not be okay. Give yourself space to not be okay, to freak out, to fall out, to holler, scream. Don't do anything detrimental, okay? But, get it out of you so you can get back to a place of faith and do what you need to do. Okay? Okay. Now I'm going to go do what I need to do. Not quite sure what that is yet, but I'll figure it out soon. In the meantime, y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all again real soon. Okay?